Now on Good Morning Northwest, a precedent-setting verdict in a first-of-its-kind case. A jury finds the mother of a school shooter guilty.
Clouds and mild today, with Thursday being that transition day. We're going to see those showers, rain and snow. We'll talk about it. That's coming up in just a couple of minutes.
He's accused of shooting and killing a neighbor in Airway Heights. How it all started and why he claims the shooting was in self-defense. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, February 7th. Let's check in with Mark in our first alert forecast to kick off this hour.
All right, good morning. So down in the valley, things are looking pretty good. 37 degrees in Spokane. Higher elevations getting some fog. We got a little light fog into Coeur d'Alene. Sitting at 35 degrees there. We take a look at the 4 things that we need to know as we get going on this Wednesday. That patchy morning fog, the cloudy and mild conditions we'll see today. It's Thursday that we transition into another round of moisture, and then we see a mostly dry weekend with a chance of showers. Right now, 37 degrees in Spokane, 35 at Coeur d'Alene. We've got temperatures at Moses Lake 40 degrees this morning. So again, very mild start around our region. We're going to see really just cloud cover for the most part. Coming in this morning into, well, Grangeville and into the LC Valley, we're going to see that chance of showers increasing as we get through the day. But all of this is heading towards us. That's going to be our Thursday, so we'll have more on that coming up. Today, it is all about the cloud cover we're seeing. Some sun breaks are possible, but we're going to be hovering around 40 degrees throughout much of the afternoon. Even at 6 o'clock, we're going to be a very mild 39 degrees.
Thanks, Mark. A historic verdict. The mother of the teenager who killed 4 students at a Michigan high school in 2021 was found guilty on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter.
This morning, we're hearing from the parents of the students killed by the school shooter, Ethan Crumbley. Let's get over to Sydney Charles at the Breaking Now desk with more details on this groundbreaking decision.
Natalie, the decision could set a precedent for years to come. Jennifer Crumbley is now the first parent in the country to be convicted in connection with the mass shooting committed by their child. A Michigan jury finding Crumbley guilty on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 1 count each for the lives of Madison Baldwin, Tate Meir, Hannah St. Juliana, and Justin Schilling, all killed at Oxford High School in 2021. The parents hugging after the verdict. Crumbley led away in handcuffs.
I guess I didn't truly believe that they would come back with the guilty verdict. And then obviously just relief that they just looked at the evidence and used common sense and came back with the right verdict.
The jury deliberated for 11 hours and determined Crumbley failed in her duty as a parent by ignoring the signs of her son's deteriorating mental health and giving him the gun he used in the shooting. The defense argued it was Crumbley's husband James's responsibility to secure the gun, but the jury foreperson said the thing that really hammered it home is that she was the last adult with the gun. This video shows Crumbley with her son at a shooting range. One victim's parent had this message for Crumbley.
You wouldn't have to go through any of this if you would have just done your job as a parent. You had a chance to do it, and you didn't. And now it's your time.
Crumbley now faces up to 60 years in prison when she's sentenced in April. Legal experts say this case sets a precedent that will likely open the door for more parents to be held accountable for school shootings. Crumbley's husband goes on trial next month, also facing 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thank you. A social media threat to shoot up Othello High School sent the campus into lockdown yesterday. Othello police were alerted to the threat by the Spokane FBI office, which found the post with a photo inside the school gym with the caption, "I'm shooting up the school today." Police say a current student at the school made the threat and was removed from school. An investigation found no immediate threat and no gun. The student and his parents were both cooperative. Police will decide on filing criminal charges.
A man accused in a deadly shooting in Airway Heights Sunday is in jail with a $25,000 bond. Devin Ballard is accused of shooting and killing Wyatt Walker. According to court documents, Ballard and a group of men got into a fight over racial slurs between kids at a nearby park Sunday. Yesterday in court, Ballard's defense attorney argued self-defense because that group went into his house and sprayed him with some type of mace first. The judge set his bond at half the amount requested by the prosecution. He'll be back in court on February 28th.
A man accused of hitting and killing a woman with his car while driving under the influence is out of jail this morning. Investigators say 70-year-old Gary Thompson hit 35-year-old Mindy Wilson while she was crossing the street at Empire and Morton in Northeast Spokane Saturday night. According to court documents, Thompson was driving home from a bar. Officers on scene say they smelled alcohol on him. They also say he struggled to follow directions and recall information. Thompson was released on his own recognizance. He'll be back in court and now has to have an interlock device installed on his car.
New details on what may have caused a door plug to fly off an Alaska Airlines flight while in midair. According to a new preliminary report from the National Transportation Safety Board, 4 bolts that attach the door plug to the plane were missing. The report says the plane was serviced at a Boeing factory in September. The company's records show the bolts were removed to repair damaged rivets. Photos from Boeing show once the repairs were completed, at least 3 of those bolts were not put back into place. The head of the FAA testifying on Capitol Hill saying it's taking steps to make sure this never happens again.
We now have 20 inspectors on the ground in Boeing engaging with the employees in every phase of the manufacturing process.
The head of the FAA also addressed the ongoing shortage of air traffic controllers.
Increasing our controller ranks will help mitigate risks associated with controller fatigue.
For months, the Air Traffic Controllers Association has warned about a greater risk of near collisions and close calls, saying controllers are being stretched thin, both physically and mentally. To address this issue, the FAA hopes to expand controller training programs within colleges and universities. Our time is now 6 minutes after 6 o'clock.
Let's get check back in with Mark Peterson this morning, who's tracking our forecast for the day. What do you need to know as you're heading out the door?
Kids heading out to the bus. It's going to be cloudy. It's going to be cool, so make sure you wear some light layers. Temperatures into the mid-30s all morning long. In fact, we're there right now. We're going to have more on that forecast and when we could see some light snow coming up.
Valentine's Day and Super Bowl festivities are very quickly approaching. We're sharing how you can stand out as a host coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And as you are planning those Super Bowl snacks, watch out for some recalled products that are making people very sick around the country. We have the details coming right up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Ready for action? It's No Holds Barred as King of the Cage features new and upcoming MMA stars battling it out for the next big ticket fight. King of the Cage live at Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, February 15th.
Winning is just the beginning.
Spokane Exercise Equipment is the Inland Northwest premier provider of top-of-the-line exercise and rehabilitation equipment. Once the Spokane Exercise Equipment technicians have finished setting up your new home gym, that's when the workout competition begins. Spokane Exercise Equipment has all you need to achieve your fitness goals. They offer delivery, installation, service, and maintenance for all residential and commercial customers. Visit them in downtown Spokane or go online to see their full line of products.
Feeling from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Mirror Fiber Gummies.
This is the beautiful Nissan Rogue. Check it out. Futuristic front, spacious interior, and a functional rear hatch. But beauty is only part of why we know you'll love this SUV. There's numerous safety features, driving modes for snow, off-road, sport, and even hands-free. Important rear driver assist and automatic braking systems. Plus, lane safety with blind spot detection. The Nissan Rogue is a great SUV, and our friendly dealership is a great place to test drive one. Just off Highway 95, Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
For a limited time, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. Stop by Pape Machinery Ag and Turf today to get started.
Oh, you gonna take me home tonight.
Queen Nation, the ultimate tribute to the music of Queen, live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, March 7th. Get your tickets now for the #1 ranked Queen Tribute Act.
Winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by Findlay Downtown Toyota.
It is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Donald Trump's lawyers are set to appear at the U.S. Supreme Court tomorrow for arguments over Trump's ballot eligibility, but Trump himself won't be there.
Sources familiar with the matter say that Trump will instead be at his Florida resort Mar-a-Lago before traveling to Nevada to a Nevada caucus victory party in Las Vegas. The Supreme Court justices are determining Trump's ballot eligibility nationwide. The case came down to them when Colorado Supreme Court threw him off the state's ballot under the 14th Amendment's ban on insurrectionists holding public office. Trump's decision to stay away is a stark difference from past court appearances that he turned into campaign stops.
Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley lost Nevada's non-binding GOP primary with 63% of voters opting for none of these candidates on the ballot. Yesterday's primary carries little weight because state Republicans will award their delegates through party-run caucuses, which President Trump is expected to win tomorrow. On the Democratic side, President Biden notched a win in Nevada's primary as he marches toward his party's 2024 nomination.
Recalled dairy products are linked to a listeria outbreak. That includes some popular Super Bowl snacks like queso fresco and sour cream. The CDC says the multi-state outbreak has led to 23 hospitalizations and 2 deaths. The recalled products were distributed nationwide and include cheese, yogurt, and sour cream sold under multiple brand names. You can see a complete list of the products involved in this recall on the Food and Drug Administration's website. Consumers have been instructed to check their fridges and freezers for any items to dispose of them immediately.
6:12. It is a Wednesday morning. Your 10-second takeaway. A little bit of fog out there, some dense, but not a ton. We're going to have cloud cover day. It's going to be cooler. We're going to need light layers. High today, just 41.
Cheney Public Schools has experienced a rapid growth over the past few years, leading to the need for more funding and facilities.
In next week's special election, voters will be asked to approve a bond and 2 levies totaling more than $100 million to help the school district's needs. Take a look at this breakdown on how much it'll cost taxpayers, including the existing school bond at a rate of $1.35 per $1,000 of assessed property value, and adding all 3 new measures. If they're approved, voters can expect to pay a total of $3.94 per $1,000 of assessed property value.
And I think it's really about paying it forward as well. And I think it's about the betterment of what are we going to do to provide our students the best opportunities they have moving forward.
If passed by voters, the proposed $72 million bond will fund a new elementary school and facility expansion. The $51 million educational growth and operations levy will fund extracurriculars, sports, learning experiences, and additional staffing. The $2.3 million capital levy will be used for technology, security, and infrastructure improvements across the district. Cheney is just one of several schools with a bond and levy in the February 13th special election. You can read a breakdown of what's on the ballot in your area by going to KXLY.com/forthepeople.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13.
Looking to step up your Super Bowl snacks? Stick around. Allison Martinez will show us how to make the perfect charcuterie board next.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I got a call swap.
You forgot your check.
We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Remember that cold snap in January? You could be feeling it now with your energy bill. I'm Derek Dice from 4 News Now. There's a 5-month wait to get an energy audit from Avista, but I'm getting you that money-saving information now. Watch my home energy audit tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest.
Home. It's both a place and a feeling. At yours, you strive to make new memories, create traditions, share stories, find the fun, embrace the surprises, and celebrate moments big and small. Memories are made at home, in every room, in every moment. Make your house feel like home at the Tin Roof.
Where would you get engaged? At our most spectacular historic hotel? On the prairie? On a mountaintop? Wherever you get engaged, we want to help you mark your moment. Tracy Jewelers, where Spokane gets engaged since 1950.
comfort, and peace. When a loved one is in need of end-of-life care, it's more than care. It's warmth and dignity in the face of advanced illness. Courage binds us all. The courage in facing a terminal illness together. Our care team have dedicated their lives to alleviating pain, discomfort, and providing licensed around-the-clock medical attention. We are Hospice of North Idaho, and we are honored to care for your loved one.
Joni here. Before you decide on an SUV, I invite you to see and drive the Volkswagen Tiguan. It's impressive and it checks all the boxes. A roomy interior, plenty of cargo space with remote power liftgate. All-wheel drive, that's important in the Northwest. Solid performance, modern infotainment system with all the high-tech choices. Check out the Tiguan at your nearby Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
Through early learning and other programs matched to the needs of families, Community-Minded Enterprises helps overcome barriers.
We have 3 locations. We create high-quality educational opportunities for our children to thrive in our classrooms. We have mental health consultants that come into our classrooms and work with our teachers one-on-one. We are dedicated to enhancing our community to get our children ready for kindergarten and beyond.
Numerica Cares for Kids is honored to donate $1,000 to support community-minded enterprises. This is how Numerica cares for kids.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness. Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. It's 6:16 with Super Bowl weekend and Valentine's Day on the way. There are plenty of opportunities for you to entertain.
That's for sure. And charcuterie boards have blown up in the last few years. And there's plenty of local shops that sell them, including downtown Spokane's Wanderlust Delicado. Allison Martinez is live there this morning to share how you can make a beautiful charcuterie board of your own. Good morning, Allison.
Natalie, Robin, good morning. Now we're putting some final touches on this beautiful charcuterie board we've been crafting all through the morning. Now I know it's early, but the way that this looks and smells, I think that I could devour it in way too quick of time.
She's in charcuterie anytime.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I'm joined by Amber, who is the owner of Wanderlust Delicado here in downtown Spokane. Now, tell us, why are charcuterie boards such good choices for entertaining?
Yeah, so they'll last a long time, and they're very shareable and interactive. You know, you can try a little bit of this, talk about it, brings up memories, and it's just, you know, it's a fun centerpiece on your table.
Yeah, definitely a conversation piece when it looks as gorgeous as this, and it can stay out on your counter for a long period of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, you're good for 5 hours on the cheese, you know, and the charcuterie. So, yeah, it makes a great shareable party type food.
Yes, absolutely. Now, we've been showing you kind of how we craft these boards so you can replicate it at home, but, you know, it takes a lot of time and effort. So if you're looking for a quick and easy solution, people can call ahead and order one to pick up from here. Is
Absolutely.
that right?
They can call ahead and order one. They can pre-order through the website. Or you could come in and have a glass of wine, and I'll make it up for you to go, and you know, you get a little break in the middle of your day too.
Yes, sounds like a perfect day to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for sharing and joining us this morning. We'll have more information about Wanderlust Delicado on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you in studio.
So the piece of salami in the glass, you said, is how they make the roses.
Yeah, if you ever see those kind of fun roses, you lay them inside of a wine glass or a champagne flute like that, and it puts them all together.
Very cool.
The more you know.
There's so many things going on there. Meat and the wine glass, and then you can have a glass of wine while they make your charcuterie board.
That part sounds perfect.
Yeah, it really does sound like. Check. All right, good morning, everybody. We are starting off, again, very mild today. 38 degrees in Liberty Lake, 37 Deer Park. We got cloud cover, no showers in our area, but we do have some areas of fog. Just be aware it's not a dense fog advisory. There's just areas of dense fog. 41 will be our high today. A normal high this time of year is now 38 degrees. That's that 30-year average, so real close. Overnight lows of 34 degrees, so we're going to see some patchy fog. Thursday's going to be our transition day as we see what we have building starting to come inland and then come back up around through our area, and that's going to bring in snows into Montana. We see that all the way through Missoula, beyond, heading up towards North Dakota, but still warm weather in North Dakota, changing it over to freezing rain. For us, we see this starting to come up, and really our Friday morning, Less than an inch of snow expected from Thursday into Friday morning. And we see this for Thursday noon. We're going to see those showers hang out. Higher elevations, Camas Prairie is going to get quite a bit. We're going to really see this band south of Coeur d'Alene up in towards Kalispell. And then that's all going to push out. We'll have a return engagement in for the mountains for the most part, which would be great news for the ski areas and our snowpack. And then it continues to move out. Our highs today, again, into the low 40s all over the place. 39 Sandpoint, 39 into Pullman, and then you get into Lewiston. They're going to be into the mid-40s. They were in the mid-50s yesterday, so everybody does cool down. Now, I want to give you this peek. This is February 16th through March 1st. So this takes us through the end of the month. And NOAA's put together this saying it is going to be warmer than average. It is also going to be drier than average. Well, we're going to see that slow warming trend really start for the beginning of the week. So, ladies, we're going to have temperatures in the upper 30s all the way through the weekend. Normal. Here's my announcement today. Again, bring it. I know it's going to be a surprise. Sunset at 5 p.m. Exactly.
Okay.
It has happened.
Here we go.
I was just noticing the other day, it felt like it was getting a little longer.
It's a beautiful thing, Mark. Thanks. It's now 6:21.
Gonzaga is set to return to the hardwood tonight against Portland. And this will be the first Zags game since their big loss and crowd controversy against St. Mary's. Julian Minnesota has that story coming up next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
This Valentine's, if you're searching for something tough, reliable, and exciting, then you need to visit Findlay Downtown Toyota.
This year, fall in love with a new RAV4 or Highlander, or maybe a Tundra or Tacoma truck. Plus, check out the sweet lease options available now. And if you're looking for a quality used vehicle, we've got hot buys available now and ready to roll.
This February, fall in love with a new vehicle from Findlay.
My name is Bob Rambo, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I had lymphoma. I was kind of scared to death, and the doctors recommended I go to Summit Cancer Center. Everybody on the staff there is super neat, nice, and it's kind of like a homecoming. I had lymphoma, and they cured that. I'm very thankful for this cancer center.
Oh, what a good time we will have. You can make it happen, girl.
Try dietary supplements from Voltaren for healthy joints.
Remember that cold snap in January? You could be feeling it now with your energy bill. I'm Derek Dice from 4 News Now. There's a 5-month wait to get an energy audit from Avista, but I'm getting you that money-saving information now. Watch my home energy audit tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesota. Gonzaga returns to the court tonight against Portland. The Bulldogs are trying to shake off Saturday's loss to St. Mary's. It's also the first game since the student section threw trash and other debris on the court following a controversial call in that loss to the Gales. Since then, the university has issued a statement calling the behavior unacceptable and that any misconduct at future games will not be tolerated. As of now, Gonzaga is not projected to make the NCAA tournament, according to ESPN. So every game is crucial, not just for the fans in the stands, but players on the court.
Just know that we're in this together. That's what really helps. We battle together.
We win together, we lose together, but it's always together. I don't really believe too much in moral victories, but it was definitely a good effort, like on the boards and stuff like that. Great hustle, diving on the floor, things like that. Definitely proud of the guys with the way they played, with their energy and effort.
Maybe a silver lining there. Tip-off against Portland's at 5 o'clock tonight from McCarthy Athletics Center. Washington State men's basketball is preparing for a pair of games against the Oregon schools. The Cougars will take on Oregon State on the road on Thursday before traveling to Eugene to take on the Oregon Ducks on Saturday. As of now, the Cougars are in the NCAA tournament, according to ESPN, but a loss could easily knock them off the bubble. WSU feeling pretty good, though, after the overtime win against its rival, the Washington Huskies, over the weekend.
Even though we have a lot of new faces, I do think some of the same coaches kind of build the program there. And I think that's just the growth of this team from where we're Cal up 7 2 minutes and gave that one away. And this time, just I think with the experience, they've been getting better.
Tip-off against Oregon State, once again, is at 7 o'clock on Thursday in Corvallis. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:26.
January was a busy month for the Spokane Valley Fire Department. Coming up, how it got support to answer calls.
And 1 year after her life was saved with CPR, a North Idaho woman is sharing her story, hoping to encourage others to learn the vital skill. Before we go to break, here's a first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the decisive and unprecedented verdict against Michigan mom Jennifer Crumley.
Guilty, 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 guilty.
Now the first parent, held criminally responsible for a school shooting, found guilty of 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. 1 count each for the lives of Justin Schilling, Tate Meir, Hannah St. Juliana, and Madison Baldwin, all killed November 30th, 2021 at Oxford High School in Michigan by Crumley's then 15-year-old son.
For me, first off was shock.
We're now hearing from the heartbroken families of those victims, including Steve St. Juliana, father of Hannah.
I didn't truly believe that they would come back with the guilty verdict, and then obviously just relief that they had.
Coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more fallout from the verdict and more from those impacted, with legal analyst Dan Abrams weighing in live. With your GMA First Look, I'm Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
There's something going around the Gordon home. Good thing Gertrude found Delsum. Now what's going around is 12-hour cough relief. And the giggles. The family that takes Delsum together feels better together.
No two bodies are the same. Some pets never got that message, but Always Flex Foam did. It protects against different flows for up to 0 leaks, and it flexes to fit all bodies for up to 0 feel. Feel it yourself with Always Flex Foam.
There's challenges, and I love overcoming challenges.
When Better Money Habits content first started coming out, it expanded what I could do for Special Olympics athletes with developmental needs.
Thousands of Bank of America employees like Scott spend countless hours volunteering to teach people how to reach their financial goals.
It felt good. It felt like I could take on the whole world.
What would you like the power to do?
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed!
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Guarantees to keep your home safe and warm. Your comfort is Andes' priority. Get ready for the cold with a high-efficiency furnace from Carrier and turn to the experts. Andes offers a wide range of top-quality heating systems that are both reliable and environmentally friendly. Andes' team of experts are highly trained and experienced, so you can trust Andes to diagnose and fix any issue efficiently. Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Your trusted Carrier experts since 1972.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We're kicking off this half hour with the 4 News Now Story Tracker, following the stories people are reading about this morning.
Taylor Swift threatening legal action against a college student, sending him a cease and desist letter for tracking her private plane. Jack Sweeney is posting the private jet's location on social media, and he says it's legal, telling ABC News, "You should have a decent expectation that your jet will be tracked whether or not I do it, as, after all, it's public information." Sweeney first made headlines for tracking Elon Musk's private jet.
And Coca-Cola is trying to win back soda drinkers with a brand new permanent flavor. The new spiced flavor, announced today, will blend traditional Coke flavor with raspberry and some other spiced flavors. It will be available in full and zero sugar varieties. Coke's vice president of marketing said the soda was selected because it's, quote, all about being on category trend and responsive to our consumer preferences who are craving bolder flavors. Coca-Cola Spiced goes on sale February 19th in both cans and bottles and is sold at various sizes at most national retailers. Thanks so much for being with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, February 7th. Let's check in with Mark right away to get your first alert forecast.
All right, good morning. We take a live look outside, and again, downtown, we're looking pretty good. However, we do have some fog on the South Hill, 5 Mile, Green Bluff. So again, take it easy. 37 degrees currently. Elsewhere, 36 into Coeur d'Alene. 38 into Ritzville. We do have more fog as you move into the Tri-Cities, some dense fog, which if you leave now could still very well be there by the time you get there. So just allow for that. Patchy morning fog, got that. Cloudy and mild today is our forecast with some sun breaks later on. Now, Thursday, we're going to get rain snow mixed, and Thursday night into Friday, we're going to see some light snow on the roadways, but then mostly dry for the weekend. We look at our forecast radar, and it's going to be the energy to the south that's going to come up through Grangeville, up into the LC Valley. That's going to be later on tonight. We'll see that crawl up into the higher elevation so that by Thursday, we start to see that move in around noon for us. And that will then trigger those showers. Could be snow or rain snow mix for us. But today it's going to be cloud cover, some breaks in the afternoon, and we'll have a high today of 41 degrees.
New from the Breaking Now desk, today the Senate is expected to vote on a controversial measure involving immigration, Israel, and Ukraine. This comes as House Republicans failed to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas over the Biden administration's handling of the crisis at the southern border.
The principle is very clear that Mayorkas did not commit a high crime or misdemeanor.
It lowers the grounds of impeachment to a point where we can expect it to be leveled against every conservative Supreme Court justice, every future Republican president and cabinet member the moment the Democrats take control.
The impeachment resolution failed due to a surprise vote from Democratic Representative Al Green. But according to Representative Ken Buck, who you heard from earlier, the House could re-vote on impeaching Mayorkas as early as today. Now, along with shooting down that resolution, the House also rejected a standalone Israel bill that would have provided billions of dollars in wartime funding. It's from House Speaker Mike Johnson, who met with families of hostages and his Israeli counterpart yesterday. Now, while the Senate is scheduled to vote on funding for Israel today, Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in Tel Aviv right now to discuss a possible ceasefire. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. The population of Airway Heights is growing, and added traffic is creating issues for drivers and families trying to cross Highway 2.
To address those issues, the city is considering new safety plans. Airway Heights wants to create a safer area on Highway 2 from Lundstrom to Lawson Streets, right around Yoke's Fresh Market. It's considering adding roundabouts and safety measures to slow the traffic to about 25 miles an hour. The hope is to make it more accessible for pedestrians and people on bikes and in wheelchairs. Jonathan Gamble is a parent. He says this area gets more dangerous when traffic is higher.
Kind of dangerous because other people are also in a hurry. And I mean, I've seen how people drive out here.
The city is looking for a funding source for the construction project. The final design could be ready by this summer. Construction could begin as early as 2025. You can give your opinion on the safety plan by finding this story on KXLY.com.
New on Good Morning Northwest, Spokane police arrested several people for shoplifting at the South Hill Target Monday. According to Spokane police, employees at the Target on South Regal called 911 to report several people leaving the store with 2 shopping carts full of merchandise, totaling around $2,000. SPD says the suspects left the parking lot in an RV with 1 cart, leaving the second one behind. Police found the RV near 57th and Palouse Highway, arresting 3 people and charging them all with second-degree theft. Officers returned the stolen items back to the store.
Last month, the Spokane Valley Fire Department saw a record number of calls for medical emergencies, and a crash putting a fire truck out of service didn't help. At just fewer than 2,200 calls, Spokane Valley paramedics had a busy January. Most of those calls were emergency medical service calls. With such a high call volume, the fire department used Auto Aid. It's an assisted dispatch that sends other fire departments to an incident if the Valley Fire Department is too busy. When that happens, wait times may be a bit longer.
The whole system is just getting pounded. So yes, the citizens, they may notice, hey, it kind of took them 10 minutes to get here, but it may be because it's a unit coming from a different fire district or city.
The highest number of calls for the fire station was actually for Falls.
An Athol woman had a heart attack exactly 1 year ago yesterday. If it wasn't for her husband knowing CPR, she may not be here today. A lazy, gloomy morning turned into a nightmare for the Davis family. Cynthia Davis went into cardiac arrest while lying next to her husband in bed. David Davis immediately sprung into action and started CPR. He continued doing it until paramedics arrived and then took over.
The doctor said even with the condition she had, he said less than 5% of the people even make it to a hospital. And he said it's usually because of inaction. It's usually because somebody didn't take the step to actually try and help them. They waited for a professional to arrive.
Now, Cynthia has made a full recovery, and the Davises hope people see this and realize how important it is for you to learn CPR. Wow. Just shows how vital that skill is to have.
Incredible.
Sure. Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:37.
We are expecting some wet weather moving in, not today, but it's coming.
Yeah, it's going to be tomorrow midday. We're going to see that 90% chance of rain or rain-snow mixed. And some snow for Friday morning's commute. We're going to talk more about your forecast, but do know we have a little bit of fog moving around our area.
The days are dwindling to send back your ballots for next week's special election. What school upgrades Spokane County voters are being asked to fund coming up.
And are your energy bills soaring this winter? After the break, we'll show you a free tool that could save you some money. Next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
There's some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya helps you choose the right amounts without over or under investing, so you can feel confident in your financial choices.
Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
Our motto here at Holiday Heating is fixed right or it's free. That means that we'll get the job done right the first time, and if we don't,
we will own up to that and we will take care of it for you for free.
Fixed right or it's free means that we are accountable for the 100% satisfaction of our customers.
We'll come back and get the job done and with no additional charge to the customer.
We are humans and we do make mistakes, but we are here to make it right and make sure our customers know that.
Where would you get engaged? At our most spectacular historic hotel? On the prairie? On a mountaintop? Wherever you get engaged, we want to help you mark your moment. Tracy Jewelers, where Spokane gets engaged since 1950.
Hi, I'm Shane Goff, and I wasn't born a Wendell, but I believe in the Wendell way. That's why I've dedicated 30 years to Wendell Motors.
I'm Kristen Goff, and I am a Wendell.
Our dealership has been in business for nearly 80 years.
Because at Wendell, it's not about me, the famous Mr. Wendell, Kristen, or even our kids.
It's about the we and developing the Wendell way, with the goal of creating the most trusted local dealership in the region.
The Wendell name is much bigger than me. It's about the we. It's built into our culture.
Wendell's commitment is evident by providing what's best for our customers, our employees, and our community. It's paved the way for us to be one of the last local dealerships standing.
When you're thinking about where to buy your next vehicle, let Wendell earn your business.
We'll be sure to take care of you before and after the sale, for generations to come.
We are Wendell, locally and family owned, where you can drive for generations.
It's the President's Day mattress event at Walker's, where this week when you purchase a Serta iComfort or a Beautyrest Black Hybrid, you'll get up to $300 of free furniture plus a $100 prepaid MasterCard with special financing available now this week at Walker's.
It's now 6:40. Spokane voters are being asked to decide on a $200 million school bond in next week's election to replace Madison and Adams elementary schools and modernize several other schools across the district. If approved, taxpayers can expect to pay $1.36 per $1,000 of assessed property value, which is slightly less than what property owners are paying under the current bond. Overcrowded classrooms, out-of-date safety designs, and a lack of accessibility are just a few reasons the school district hopes voters approve the bond. However, some taxpayers argue they are paying enough as it is. You can hear what they have to say and read more special election coverage by going to KXLY.com/forthepeople.
10-second takeaway on a Wednesday morning. A little bit of fog out there. We're going to have cloud cover today with some sun breaks this afternoon. Maybe the shades should be kept handy. Light layers as you head out the door. 41 will be the high today.
A lot of us are dealing with some really high energy bills right now. Avista customers can take advantage of a free service, though, to find ways to save some money.
It's called a home energy audit. John Owen's home was built in 1916. He knows it's not energy efficient at all. Avista's energy services professional found gaps and leaks in his insulation, old windows that don't keep out the cold or in the winter or the heat in the summer, and gaps around the front door that let in air. But because of this audit, John says he's ready to make some changes to save money in the long run.
This will help me kind of know what things I can do and how to do it right, and what things I just need to accept that somebody else is going to need to come in and do it.
We'll tell you how much Avista says you can realistically expect to save with a few changes, and how you can use its online energy manager to better understand how your energy is being used. Watch Derek Dice's special report tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest. Such a cool tool. Save some money.
Helpful. Yeah, get on that waiting list. It's now 6:42.
Who doesn't love a good charcuterie board? Well, Allison Martinez sure does. She's live this morning at Wanderlust Delicato, telling us all about it.
That's right. We're currently in the kitchen preparing the ultimate crowd pleaser. We'll share you how you can prep one of your own coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
What's beyond the door to your future? No matter the career, FAFSA can help get you there. FAFSA is the form you complete to receive free money for education after high school. Go to launchnw.org/FAFSA opens doors to find out more.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
When it's time to replace that old furnace or water heater, your choice of contractor is obvious. Give the experts at Bill's Heating and Air a call. We offer same-day estimates, free second opinions, and the lowest price guarantee. And there's never been a better time to upgrade, because now we're offering financing as low as 0% for 60 months. You heard that right. 5 years with no interest. So call the area's largest and most trusted HVAC contractor today, before this amazing offer expires.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. I gotta call Swap.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling him.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call,
That's all.
509-999-9999.
Feeling Claritin Clear is like...
Is she?
Playing with the confidence of a pro and getting all up in that grass as if she doesn't have allergies. Yeah.
Nice.
Culligan, the water wizard of Oz. Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
Now there's a new FAFSA process with fewer steps to complete. There's also more free federal and Washington state money available than ever before. Go to launchnw.org/FAFSA open stores to find out more.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Cal Superstore in Airway Heights.
Welcome back in. The time is now 6:45. The countdown to the Super Bowl has begun, and this means it's time for snacks and entertaining.
Downtown Spokane's Wanderlust Delicado is a one-stop shop for charcuterie boards that you can order ahead of time and take home. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is there working on a board of her own, and boy, these look fabulous.
They do. Natalie, Robin, good morning. I'm in my happy place right now, surrounded by meat and cheese and fruit. I'm joined by Amber. Thanks so much for being with us. Of course. We're unveiling the final touch to this beautiful charcuterie board that we've been assembling all morning long.
Absolutely. So, final touch, little star of the show here. Little salami flour. We're not making a cocktail. And we just want to place that right there.
Beautiful.
And voila.
Perfect.
And now you've got a beautiful, complete cheese and charcuterie platter to enjoy with your friends that you're hosting over for Super Bowl.
Gorgeous. I can't think of anything better.
So a little rundown of what we've got going on here. You really want to start with that selection of good, unique cheeses. So I have a soft bloomy rind Bray Berouse sheep smoked cheese from France. Cana Oveja from Spain.
Yum.
We've got some orange, hard, aged cheese mimolette back here in the corner.
Gorgeous.
Some Cava Romero. That's the goat smoked cheese rolled in duck fat and rosemary.
Yum.
And some local Orchard Blue from Brush Creek Creamery.
Perfect.
And then a couple different charcuterie meats there. You've got your accoutrements, your olives and cornichons and sweetie drops, a little jam.
Delicious. There's really
nuts, fruit.
The full package.
Full package.
We
right?
have something for everyone all on one platter, and it's so easy to serve for any of the festivities or events that you have coming up. And we'll have more information on how you can pick up some cheeses or even get one ready-made from Wanderlust Delicado on our website, kxly.com. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Of course. Thank you for...
It's
been great.
Well, back to you in studio.
I think I could have listened to her talk about all the different things on that platter for so long.
Oh my goodness.
Looked amazing.
I need some fresh ground mustard now, and
little piece of toast.
Oh my word.
Don't get me wrong, I love a good fresh ground mustard. But that's the go-to. Now, and bring the board in too. All right, good morning, everybody. Here's your forecast. Sorry for the belly laugh. It just, it's that kind of morning. 41 degrees today. It's going to be clouds, going to be mild. Some sun breaks this afternoon. Tonight, we're going to see some patchy fog return. 34 degrees will be our overnight low. We should be around 28. So, yeah, we're looking pretty good. All right, so we've got more energy onto the Pacific that's going to continue to dive south. We've got this energy now into Oregon, Northern California. Southern California is starting to get a break, but all of that energy is starting to move, and we're going to get a part of it. Not all of it. So we look at our forecast for 6 o'clock tonight, and we start to see it coming in through the south. It then carries over Thursday about 12 noon. We're going to start to see rain or rain-snow mix. We're going to see snow into the mountains. That's going to continue all the way through Friday morning. Light snow on the ground as we go in through the commute Friday, but then by noon, that's a done deal. It moves out, and it really does stay into the higher elevations after that. We're going to see temperatures continue to be cooler than yesterday, but still mild, with temperatures around 40 degrees, 42 in Ritzville. Lewiston, colder than yesterday. They're going to be, again, into the mid-40s. They were in the 50s yesterday. So we're going to see temperatures hovering around 40 degrees. We get through all the way into the middle of next week. We then start to warm up, but that best chance of moisture and morning snow is really going to be Friday morning, and then it'll dry out. All right, it is Wednesday, and we're announcing our new Extreme team with our wonderful partners, Horizon Credit Union. So Women Helping Women Fund distributes some $400,000 in grants to different organizations that forward women and children, and there is a very ineffective use of their office space. So I designed a new office. Garco's going to build it. Mountain States Electric's going to electrify it. Capal Stoneworks going to put custom stone in there, and Davis Office Furniture is helping us rehab the office. So
nice.
That's all going to be starting on the 19th. We're doing the planning now, but the build out and all the construction will take place in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
So we'll have a reveal on the 22nd. Yeah, we're excited. It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. They do such amazing work.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mark.
It's now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint is coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Pape Machinery. Wallflowers Design Center offers design services and installation with an extensive selection of carpet, luxury vinyl plank, hardwood flooring, tile, blinds, and wallpaper. Come in or give us a call and set up a free consultation with one of our designers today.
We pride ourselves in trying to help each and every person that walks through the door.
I have a real passion for design. I love the whole process from beginning to end.
The Hunter Douglas Blind Summer Sale starts now. Save up to 30%. Also, check out our luxury vinyl plank and wallpaper. Wallflowers Design Center.
BECU would like to congratulate Generation Alive, grant recipient of the People Helping People Award in Spokane.
A core purpose of Generation Alive is that we activate youth to lead with compassion. We're helping kids go from looking down to looking up. What we hear from kids is how empowering it is. The greatest gift we can give another person is understanding their story. When we do have an organization as reputable as BECU saying, hey, I see this, I see what you're doing, and I'm going to help fuel this, it's incredibly affirming.
When Caroline has a cough, she takes Robitussin, so she can have those one-on-ones again.
Hey, Jim. Can we talk about Casual Fridays?
For sure. What's up? Get fast, powerful cough relief with Robitussin and find your voice.
Robitussin. It's a great time to improve your sleep and pay less during the President's Day mattress event at Walker's.
Enjoy the best selection of all your favorite mattress brands. And with select iComfort or Beautyrest Black Hybrid mattress purchases, you'll get up to $300 of free furniture plus a $100 prepaid MasterCard, as well as 5 years no-interest financing.
Making it the perfect time to improve your sleep for less.
This week at all Walker's Furniture locations.
When it's time to choose the right products for your new kitchen or bathroom, Ferguson Showroom Consultants are here to help. With the expertise to navigate even the most complex projects, our team will advise you on the latest products and innovative new features. We'll take care of the details so you can make the best choices for your home. At Ferguson, your project is our priority. Visit your local Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery to shop the best selection of brands like Monogram.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53. Let's get you ready to take on your Wednesday with the morning sprint.
If you're looking to step up your Super Bowl snacks for this weekend, Allison Martinez is live with details on how to make the perfect charcuterie board.
Sydney Charles has details on a historic verdict following a deadly school shooting in Michigan. The shooter's mom convicted of manslaughter.
But first, our patchy fog is back. Let's get right over to Mark for the forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. In our first alert weather, in that first alert weather app, I'm telling you, it still plays a part even with this mild winter. 37 degrees currently, 36 into Coeur d'Alene, and boy, Innabos Lake is sitting at 40 degrees. Very mild start. We're seeing our energy coming in from the south, the cloud cover, a few scattered showers around the Tri-Cities, but they've got dense fog right now. We do not. We just have some patches of fog. Cloud cover today, some sun breaks this afternoon, and a high of 41 degrees.
A social media threat to shoot up Othello High School sent the campus into lockdown yesterday. Othello police were alerted to the threat by the Spokane FBI office, which found the post with a photo inside the school gym with the caption, "I'm shooting up the school today." Police say a current student at the high school made the threat and was removed from school. An investigation found no immediate threat and no gun. Police will decide on filing criminal charges.
A man accused in a deadly shooting in Airway Heights Sunday is in jail with a $25,000 bail. Devin Bullard is accused of shooting and killing Wyatt Walker. According to court documents, Bullard and a group of men got into a fight over racial slurs between kids at a nearby park Sunday. Yesterday in court, Bullard's defense attorney argued self-defense because the group went into his house and sprayed him with some type of mace first. He'll be back in court on February 28th.
A man accused of hitting and killing a woman with his car while driving under the influence is out of jail this morning. Investigators say 70-year-old Gary Thompson hit 35-year-old Mindy Wilson while she was crossing the street at Empire and Morton in Northeast Spokane Saturday night. According to court documents, Thompson was driving home from a bar. Officers say on the scene that they smelled alcohol on him. Thompson was released on his own recognizance. He'll be back in court and now has to have an interlock device installed on his car.
The mother of the teenager who killed 4 students at a Michigan high school in 2021 was found guilty on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. The decision could set a precedent for years to come. A Michigan jury finding Jennifer Crumbly guilty on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. The jury deliberated for 11 hours and determined Crumbly failed in her duty as a parent by ignoring the signs of her son's deteriorating mental health and giving him the gun he used in the shooting. Crumbly now faces up to 60 years in prison when she's sentenced in April.
Spokane police arrested several people for shoplifting at the South Hill Target Monday. According to Spokane police, employees at the Target on South Regal called 911 to report several people leaving the store with 2 shopping carts full of merchandise. It totaled to about $2,000. SPD says the suspects left the parking lot in an RV with 1 cart, leaving the second one behind. Police found the RV near 57th and the Palouse Highway, arresting 3 people and charging them all with second-degree theft.
The population of Airway Heights is growing, and the added traffic is creating issues for drivers and families trying to cross Highway 2. To address those issues, the city is considering new safety plans. They want to create a safer area on Highway 2, and the hope is to make it more accessible for pedestrians and people on bikes and in wheelchairs. The final design for the construction project could be ready by this summer.
With Super Bowl and Valentine's Day festivities quickly approaching, what better way to impress your guests than with a homemade charcuterie board? This morning we've been live with Wanderlust Delicato in downtown Spokane, showing you how to create your dream board. But if you're not up to the task, you can also order a board ahead and pick it up. We'll have all the information on our website, kxly.com.
An Athol woman had a heart attack exactly 1 year ago yesterday. And if it wasn't for her husband knowing CPR, she may not be here today. Cynthia Davis went into cardiac arrest while lying next to her husband in bed. David Davis immediately sprung into action and started CPR. He continued doing it until paramedics arrived and took over. Cynthia has made a full recovery. The Davises hope that people see this and realize how important it is to learn CPR.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, the chaos on Capitol Hill after the House failed to impeach the Homeland Security Secretary. ABC's Rachel Scott is on the Hill with the latest and what comes next. A final check of weather right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Does anybody want my tomato? I don't know how anybody can eat those things.
You do know ketchup is made from tomatoes, right?
Today, my friend, you did it! You did it! You did it!
Centrum Silver is now clinically shown to support cognitive health in older adults. It's one more step towards taking charge of your health. So every day, you can say, Centrum Silver.
My name is Stephen, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I had a large tumor in my left lung in November of 2018. We went through in 2020 doing a lot of end-of-life planning. Summit was very aggressive in my treatment of diagnosis. Since then, with my recovery, we're doing a lot of life events. I love the people there. I would recommend Summit Cancer Center. My wife calls it a miracle.
Well, we definitely hope that you're having a great start to your day. If you're going to be out driving in this, you're going to be dealing with, again, some patchy fog in and around the region, so just allow for a little extra time on the commute. We're going to have highs stay into the low 40s or around 40 degrees all afternoon long. Maybe a sunbreak or two this afternoon. Yesterday, it felt great. Now, we do have showers coming in on Thursday. Could see snow showers, rain, snow mix, but Thursday night into Friday, some light snow, less than an inch expected at this point, and then it should dry out for the afternoon with a high of 39. In fact, we'll be in the upper 30s all weekend.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us here on 4 News Now.
And we will see you throughout Good Morning America with live local updates. GMA starts now.